We're at the John Q. Hammonds Convention Center, and we're getting ready for the Pregnancy Care Center banquet here in Springfield, Missouri. And this is the foyer, as I believe they call it. And this is a very nice convention center, and we're going to walk inside the room here. And this is our official decorator. Introduce yourself, sir.
Hi, I'm Ron Ramey.
And Ron is taking care of all the decorations here. Now, how long did it take you to do this, Ron?
I did all this by myself.
Of course.
I've been here for days.
It looks very nice.
Thank you.
Ron, what I really like that you've done is, and I hope they can see this on the video, is you've actually put video screens at each end of the room. Now, as I'm going around, you can see that they have the traditional two up front so that the people who have ADD can absolutely go crazy because they're watching two screens at once. But they also have one at each end of the room. Now, what makes this an excellent setup is the fact that no matter where you're sitting, you can see the video screens. Now, if you were to ask me which screens are the most important in this room, it's obviously the ones in front, right? No, not at all. It's not important at all that we have screens in front. In fact, screens in front can be rather distracting. Now, I know a lot of people have to do that, but if you can, do just like Ron did here. Ron, point out the screens here so they can get a little perspective. Okay, we're coming in the back door, and there to our right is a screen, and then now we're looking at the stage area.
Two up front.
And then
to the far left as well.
To the far left. Now this way, no matter which direction you're sitting at the table, you can see the screen without moving. And another nice thing is it doesn't distract from the speaker. The last thing a speaker wants is something going on, especially very close behind them, immediately behind them. The screens that are immediately behind the speaker are very close, are actually very distracting to a presentation because our eyes are drawn to whatever's the biggest. And as long as you can light the person on the stage, pretty much if you're in a room of 1,000 people, you want people to watch you and not a video screen. Go for personal. Hey everybody, this is Paul and
hey.
Paul.
Those.
And Paul, we are. Show me how you're doing your seating chart here.
Okay, this seating chart is arranged in rows of 15. So 15, and then we'll go back and go 15 the other way, 15, 15, 15, 15. And then we have them all color coded as to who's waiting on that section.
Okay. Oh, great. So that lets you know the waiter section.
Right.
And it also, as they're coming in, having it broke up into 15 squares.
Right.
It helps you be able to find it and send people to the right place.
Yep.
Are these kind of the overflow and down here?
Yeah, and these were added just this week as a few extra tables. A few people signed up late.
We got about 1,000 people coming tonight, I believe. I want to point out something else that they've got going here. Now, they are using tall centerpieces. And tall centerpieces, you know, I've talked about tall centerpieces on the blog and stuff before about the danger of those. But now what they're doing, which is so nice, is they're putting them sporadically. And when you put them sporadically, they don't tend to end up being a forest that keeps you from seeing the platform. So yes, they've got some tall ones, but they've also got some, look at this table right there. A nice small one. And let's go over to this table right here. A nice small one too. Now I'm going to go and show you one other thing here, which is probably one of the most important things that you can ever think about in an event. Okay, let's tilt our heads up. Do you see that lighting bar up there? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lights that are facing the stage. Now, why is that important? Because most hotels have their podium in one of the darkest places in the room. If our podium was right under the center, I don't see a single light up there to light your face. There's not. So then what we're going to have are those lights right up there. Very important to think about lighting. Having adequate lighting is more important than the wonderful flowers on the table. Having adequate lighting is more important than everything beautiful that you can lay out, because if they can't see your face, you lose the trust factor with people. People want to see your eyes. And that is very, very important. Good sound and good lighting, more important than flowers, centerpieces, even more important than video screens. You've got to have them see your face.
Local businesses have sponsored tonight's event. Their contributions pay for this entire event.